And I told you that the soul is the place where choices are made. So God was also saying that I have exposed to you how to prosper. And so it is in your soul that you have the revelation of prosperity. It says, once again, I wish above all things that there may prosper and be in health, even as your soul prospers. So whenever your soul is plagued with an inability to understand prosperity, and basic systems and functionalities of the faith, it affects your physical output. It affects you physically in terms of what you're able to handle, what you're able to bear, what you're able to carry. So when your soul is injured and when your soul is fractured and when you are wounded, part of what Satan is coming for is your prosperity. This is why many times when people are bitter or they're sad or they're broken, they become broke actually, physically. It also can affect your money. So when you find families where there is a lot of unhealed and unresolved pain that is transgenerational, it can affect the families in a way where they become poor. They are not able to prosper financially, because prosperity actually begins in the soul. Prosperity begins with the wholeness and the healing of the soul, because to prosper, you need a large amount of faith, and you need a large amount of, imagination, and that ability to believe that there is potential in things, there is potential in life, that there is this potential that is waiting for you. You need that ability, you need that joy, you need that zest to be able to prosper in life. And when that is taken away from you as some form of wound in your soul, it affects your ability to then do the things that God will call you to do. So if God is even saying to you, this is the land I'm sending you to, or this is the place I'm sending you to, or this is the business I'm sending you to, it doesn't just land on your lap. It's going to be days of actually digging deep and days of actually planning, strategizing, computing your ideas and, building relationships, alliances, collaborations, all of those things, and doing those things effectively can be affected by a brokenness in your soul. So Satan does not necessarily have to fight, should I say, the blessing of God over your life in terms of God speaks the word and you're blessed, but Satan can make it impossible for you to apprehend the blessing. And the way he's going to do that is that he's going to make sure that you are wounded and injured, so that in the day that the Messiah is passing by, you don't have enough joy on the inside of you. You don't have enough humility and a sense of safety. You don't have enough security in your person to be able to come out and shout and say, "Thou Son of David, have mercy on me." You don't have the voice that proceeds from the safety of your soul anymore. So even though God says, be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth, be prosperous, and remember, his word does not return to him void. So the moment God